Let's talk.
On an uglier note, and this comes from my point when I said that people are getting so relaxed with just recording things, it doesn't matter how ugly. So unfortunately, there has been a lady who was raped in broad daylight. This is River Road. This isn't like just Nauko Mashambani. This is in broad daylight. And someone is recording, and his people around are cheering the man on. The woman is screaming that she's being raped, and there's cars passing by, and this just goes on, and that's it. Nairobi.
Nairobi?
Nairobi.
But it's not Nairobi, it's Nairape. Okay,
Yeah,
you guys, this is Nairaping.
This is really sad.
And how are we so relaxed? How are we so relaxed?
I saw this story and I was really shocked.
Let me tell you, personally, and this is going to probably hurt some people because it's coming from someone who's foreign, but let me tell you, something that disturbs me is the fact that Kenyans, and Africans as a whole, I think, are very desensitized to these things. Because even when Westgate happened, you're seeing photos circulating of dead bodies. Guys, we're exposing each other to this all the time, that when it happens, all of us, we form mob mentality and we say someone else will handle it. Yeah. Someone else will be accountable.
I agree with you on one thing about how, the world, let me say the world, and it's not really African or Kenyan for that matter. I think we've seen, riots abroad in the States, You go to places where you see in France, you get to know what the things that happen abroad because somebody filmed it.
Yeah.
Yes, people are taking this thing overboard. You should be helping this woman. You should be using this as something that can actually help someone instead of using it just to, fuel that excitement. But I cannot say it's Africans who are desensitized, and it's not general to say that, there's people who are just not human about it, right? I know human rights is on this. I know there's a lot of groups that are looking at it like, what the hell is going on? For me, I am looking at it on an individual level. Ella earlier on pointed out that, we can blame the governor, we can blame the government, we can blame many people. But
it comes to us.
It comes back to us.
Yeah.
She didn't deserve this. We could be walking on the river doing our weave shopping. I don't know where you buy your hair, but this could happen. This could happen to anybody. I'm thinking we need to be safe on these streets.
We do.
All right. So let's isolate issues. There's two things. There's the security in this county and generally where we live, everywhere it is that we are. All right. There's insecurity literally everywhere, and the spotlight is now on River Road. There's been many places where people are saying it's insecure. The government needs to do something about it. The county government needs to intervene. But on a personal level, as Dana is saying, as a person, whether you're African, whether you're European, whatever it is that you are, nobody deserves to be filmed in such a position, in such a situation. Yeah. Let's say you are the lady who, called out that guy who was littering. That's positive. That's a good thing. We can use this, we can use these phones and use them to better our lives. But for that, for you to film that as a person, sharing these things, yesterday we talked about someone sending me a video that I really, do you know anything about me? I don't want to see that. Yeah. I don't want to see some distasteful things on my phone.
I still can't unsee it.
And I'm thinking, who are these people? It's because now Dana is looking at it as Africans or Kenyans, and then they're going to say Kenya is an unsafe place.
I'm coming from the outside.
Exactly, and it's looking really bad right now.
And I will admit,
I'm sorry if I get really pissed, but this is pissing me off.
But I'll admit that if something like this were to happen in the States, the difference is that in the States we have the ability to track down that phone, to track down that person, much easier than it is in Africa. And also, we don't have WhatsApp in the States. It's not as popular. So things here get circulated much easier. But I do firmly believe that this circulation of information has desensitized people in general.
Okay, I'm gonna actually be shady and just speak in general to Kenyans. The worst thing, you have realized, literally, I'm only, active on Instagram. I'm not active on Twitter, I'm not active on Facebook. It's because when I go to Facebook, if it's a dead body, a gangster has been shot, if it's
there is no filter.
A rape, whatever,
there's no
filter. If it's the governor, you guys have actually made that space ugly. It was to share your memories, For me, when I joined it, that was what it was about. But right now, basically, it is we're unhappy, so that's what we spread. I feel as a generation, we need to assess our priorities, because no one is making money off it.
We must change the
So be
narrative, and it
popular.
starts with that one
Be
person
popular.
who decided to take out their phone. I'm wondering if you're a better person than the person who was doing that. So
Hold each other to
it's
accountability.
disgusting.
Though.
Yeah.